Dearly beloved pagan pals, we are gathered here today to honor the passing of some of our favorite witchy jewelry pieces. They have tarnished very easily and have costed some of us a small fortune. But today we say goodbye to them and welcome them into the land of Reincarnated Jewelry. Oh man. Woo. Greetings fellow pagan pals, it's Bellarosa here for another episode of MyPaganPal Crafts and Such, the channel where you can find pagan related crafts and such, and today we are taking old jewelry and making it new. Here it is, so check it out. Here are a few things I used during this project. A full list of the supplies is listed below. Be sure to check it out. Now, my needs for this project required a chain because I wanted to convert this worn out bracelet into a necklace. However, your needs may be different. I first removed the old cord with a pair of scissors and then I cut off the hoops which the cord was tied to. The edges were a bit sharp, but I just filed them down with a nail file until they were smooth, and I put down a napkin to capture any debris. Now, if you're working with silver, a neat trick to renew the shine is with some toothpaste and an old brush. But since I wanted to replace the black gem I had with a blue one, I needed to loosen up that glue, so I opted for the aluminum foil ball and a baking soda method. I put these items into a pot of water, brought it to a boil, then dropped the pentacle straight into it. A few minutes later, I scooped it out with a spoon and easily popped out the gem with the tip of a knife. Now, this is not silver and it didn't take out that wear and tear look in the back, but it seemed to clean up the front a bit. Super glue is ideal to use as an adhesive for the gem, but I ran out of that, so I just used some nail glue and that worked just as well. I selected a circular jewelry bezel as the new vessel for my charm's second life. It has a lip so the beads won't run off the sides when they melt. My first attempt at this was a total bust, you guys. I filled the bezel with beads, making sure not to overfill them, put them on a tray, and popped them into a toaster oven for 20 minutes at 400 degrees, and nothing happened. The beads weren't even hot. Now, upon further investigation, I did discover that the beads were glass. You guys, you can't use glass beads for this. It's not going to melt. So enter plastic beads. Definitely will work. Use translucent ones to yield the best results. The beads were kind of large and I thought I could control the color element a bit more if the pieces were smaller, so I just wrapped them up in a napkin and smashed them with a hammer until they were smaller. After arranging them in the bezel, I popped them into the toaster oven. Same temperature, same timing. I applied glitter and it looked cool, but by the time I was done, the plastic hardened. I put it back in the oven, but the glitter faded and the plastic darkened, so I tossed that one, started over, and third time around is a charm. Now you have to work very fast here. I grabbed the charm and carefully applied even pressure and pressed it into the bezel with a toothpick, and lastly I grabbed the chain and fed it through the loop to finish off my new necklace. You guys, I am so psyched at how this turned out. It's a million times better looking. A few dark spots here and there, but a little less time in the oven or a lower temperature can fix that. Try it out and give your old jewelry a new lease on life. If you like what you saw here today and you want to be kept up to date on the latest episodes, then subscribe now, become a Pagan Pal, like up this video, and I'll see you next time for another episode of My Pagan Pal Crafts and Such. Bye!